Yo, welcome back. So this is Life on the Street. You already know. I'm with two ladies in the house today, and what's your name, please?
I'm so that Usman Dahiru.
Wow,
Saudat. Saudat.
See, let me
Saudat.
tell you have issue.
Okay, no
If you
vex.
murder my name, say Saudat.
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 Okay,
Saudat.
That's why I have you in the studio.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Of course, I'm Debbie, Deborah Dambaba, also called Debbie G.
DDD.
Debbie D,
D.
DDD. You know it is. So today we're going to be talking about why men cheat and why women cheat. So let's just hit the nail as it starts. Now, tell me.
Direct. Of course, you have two ladies in the studio, so we are ready to wipe you till you beg for help or you beg for love. But right now, we're not talking about begging for love. But why do men cheat? I will still stand on my view that, okay, thank you. I'll still stand on my view that cheating is in men's DNA. People cheat without reasons. That's all I would say. Do you understand? So women cheat because there's something, there are reasons. They cheat because their husband is not satisfying them. They cheat because the husband isn't there. They cheat because a lot of reasons. So that's why it's not even obvious when a woman cheats. But a man, when a man cheats, they will like, it's not Yinka. I know, of course. Are you just hearing it? I know he will cheat. But when they hear blessing cheat, how? Wetin happen? If like say her husband no dey do her well, if like say her husband, people begin to give you reasons
You are
why.
just saying men. You are being biased at some point.
Okay.
Men cheat because their wives are not up to the vibe. Let's be realistic. Men are craving for love in their house.
Okay.
They go out and they meet somebody. See, let me tell you, the truth is that women are looking for men that will love them crazily. Men are looking for women that they want unleash their tiredness on. Mama Nkechi in the house doesn't have that time. And there is one funny thing about the women who push their men outside is that when they give birth to children,
Okay.
they just feel like, okay, whatever thing happens outside, I have my children. After I have my children, and with the local notion that wetin concern me, no be for outside, dem go chop am for outside, dem go leave am. Abeg, women dey marry men since stay for outside because dem dey give dem the ta the way dem like am.
Now,
They give them the vibe, they say it raw the way they want it, they give them the memory, they allow the men to go to their wife and come back
when you're
craving
talking
for them
about
again and
a
again.
woman starts messing around because when she have a baby, blah blah blah. Now who puts in the baby? It's the both of them. That she needed time to take care of this baby. He breastfeed. So do you want her to start taking care of the baby and taking care of the
our
husband?
mommies
What
then
I'm
that
saying.
gave birth to us,
Uh-huh.
they had us. They had to take care of us, to cook and do everything for us, and yet they have time for the husband as a housewife. I could remember that our parents don't even have time for themselves like they have for their children and the house, just to please their husband. And I knew many parents who are still menstruating with their gray heads and still making love and producing children. Doesn't mean that they don't know that they want to relax
The
and all
truth
that.
is-
Gen Z baddies are just the ladies who just want to, at the end of the day, marry and become partially baby mama in their husband's house because they want to be doing businesses and everything. You
The
understand?
truth of the matter
The
is
ladies
men
who
are
are
not
really
patient to
who are
wait.
really interested
You're
in
not
marriage.
really patient to wait.
Which
your
patient?
wife just
What
went to bed.
patience?
Now be patient for her to take care of this baby. At some point,
At
she's
how
not going
many
to hold the
months?
baby.
At how
Latest,
many
let's
months?
say 6 months.
What 6 months? Then the man will abstain himself from
It's
his
not
woman
abstaining
for 6 months.
For God's sake, this baby is yours. It's the
Are
both
you-
of you.
Are you truly
It's
in
the
this
both of you.
generation?
Why are you quiet? Like you're a man. You should know this thing. Okay.
I want to talk, but I just want you girls to actually say the cocoa. See, the thing
See,
is,
let me tell you.
the
Wait,
thing
wait,
is-
wait, wait,
okay.
wait. Before I even forgot.
Yes.
Do you know that there are many ways that a woman can satisfy the man's urge without even having a sex with her, even though she put to bed?
Okay.
So I don't see that as a reason for a woman to abstain her man from having sex with her. Or there are
Okay.
many things. Yeah, if you want to go raw, babe,
Yeah.
there are many things that women can do to make their man satisfied.
Okay.
What
No,
about
I would
the
love to
head,
know because-
the blowjob?
Okay.
What about the when you have your boobs, you can use it to like? What about the laps, the tie? You
Okay.
understand that you make the man go crazy. Who told you that it's only having that will
Okay.
make the man come and make the man satisfied. There are 101 things that you can do to make the man
Now, all these
satisfied
things you're
and all that.
mentioning,
Then
using
the
your
women
time,
don't do
using
it.
your
They
mouth,
they
or
push
whatever
the
way
man,
you
they
want to
push
use.
the man outside to come and meet young ladies outside who are the vibes, who are crazy, who can tell them what to do. There are men that when you tell them about when you call it raw, they say this because that is what they. There are men that when they
You
are
are talking
when they are
about
with their
raw. You're
wife,
talking
they have
about-
to off the light. They have to off the lights. They have to use duvet to cover themselves. What's that for?
You're talking
Do
about
it
men
any
wanting
and all
it
that.
raw. It's starting
The
from the
women don't do that.
foundation.
Some of them will
It-
be
it's not
covering
from
their.
the
Why are you covering
foundation.
yourself for your man? Why don't you do it
I must
crazy? Why
tell
don't
you.
you leave him with that memory of
Hello.
having
I
you
must tell you
and
that
want to
a
have
man
you
wanting
again
it
and
raw,
again
it
and
starts from
again.
the foundation. You meet a girl, and of course, she becomes your wife. Now, from becoming your wife, you tell her what you want. You want blowjob, you want it direct, you want it anyhow. It starts
that-
from
is
when
that
you
what
both
you
are
tell her?
husband and wife. Now, no, there are women that are shy. They don't want to explore with their husband, and some husband they want to explore with their wife. So now it starts from being husband and wife before these kids start coming. Now, when these kids start coming, the woman be like, okay, now I know what to do. I don't really have to do it this way. There are other ways to satisfy my husband. Now, if you don't start with her from the foundation, she won't know these things.
Then
Yeah,
why
she
are you
won't
not
know.
saying it like you are just talking about the men being cheat?
I am not
You are
saying the
even-
men
you
being
are
cheat.
not
I'm
even-
only saying men cheat because in their
You are not
DNA.
even
And
saying
he had
all these
earlier
things.
said that
You should have
cheating,
started
they are
it like
polygamous
this.
in nature. So that's why I said cheating
That
is
is
in their
nature.
DNA.
I am
That is
very,
real-
I'm
that
very
is
grateful
realistic.
to have you in this house
That
today
is
because
realistic.
she has been attacking me that men are polygamous in nature. Yes, that I know. That men are naturally cheats
Yeah.
because they have it in their DNA.
I
And she didn't-
refuse to that. You don't say men because they are polygamous in nature. That cheating is different from being polygamous.
Okay, please,
You
I
understand?
want to know. Elaborate.
And trying to satisfy your sexual urge because your wife is not up and about or up and doing in that aspect is different. I told you, men are craving for these things that they go outside
So
to
if you
get.
are craving for these things outside, why won't you teach
Even
your
though
wife
that-
if she doesn't
do you
want,
know
or
why
tell
I
her
like-
your wife?
I love Americans and all that because outsiders like rather because if no matter their sizes, they still update themselves and want to. You see the man be like you see a tiny man loving a fat woman, not because he doesn't know.
So
what
what
to do or
stops
there's
you
no-
from
there are
educating
all
your
those
wife?
things.
What stops you from telling her, babe, I want you this way. I want you to
And
give me
women
this
don't
style.
do
I
research.
want you to do.
They don't
So
do
it's
research. They think-
different.
There was one day we were having a conversation, a group conversation in one of our group, like Serenity Space. So I had to talk to somebody, like I was telling them, I had a lecture that day, I was telling them that you cannot pin a man. There's one thing you don't know. If you have made the mistake
Yeah.
of losing him,
Yes.
it's just like a child. Once he has sighted something outside, or even though it's fire, you would rather taste it. If
Of
it
course,
burns him,
yeah.
he come back. Or if you want to continue to bear it for his own joy and benefit,
Yes.
so like you continue it. There is nothing you can do to owe a man that you couldn't hold from the beginning.
Of course.
You
And
understand?
that's where the
But
foundation comes into play.
I love it's not the foundation. There are some men who doesn't even. Do you know why a man marries a woman?
Okay.
Because a woman is ought to be like a parent to
mother,
him,
okay.
to teach him some
Oh,
things that he
really?
doesn't know. You understand?
Okay.
You are not supposed to come like a dog woman. You are supposed to learn all these things to know that marriage is not all about the food.
It's
It's not about food.
Yes.
It's about the food. You understand?
Now that's where relationship
The
and
whole thing-
courtship comes
so
in.
Please, what's the
the
food?
food is other things that make the man happy
She's
with
talking
you.
about the SEX, I
Like,
think.
no,
Of that, that's
when
the
a
food.
man sits with you, how serious do you take the man? Don't always take the man serious like, oh my God, women are really making a mistake. I'm
Okay,
telling you.
okay.
Well, I will not say they shouldn't let women outside handle their men. I'm telling you, many women have lost their husband. They are just married at home. I'm telling you. they
Okay,
have
talking
lost their
about
husband.
men not cheating or
They have lost
whatever.
their
Now, I was
husband.
conversing with one of my friends. I was like, he was telling me about his girlfriend. He said, Debbie, I really like this girl, but then she's not giving him what he wants. She's not presenting him in that light he wants. And I said, okay, why won't you make her the way you want? Make her presentable, make her look good in your presence, so that when your friend sees her, she sees you. He said, no, she's not a baby now, she can do this. Now he has assumed she's not a baby. She can, but she's not doing it to your taste. So why won't you teach her? So that she can do to your taste. When she come and say that's my girl, but most guys they feel shy to say that's their girl,
Do you know that
because
some
she
men-
might not know,
The
and it's not a
problem
crime
I'm
if you
trying to
teach
tell you
her.
that some men are not trained wild.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Just like women.
Sorry,
they will
please
train
come back again. Some men are not trained
Wow.
wild.
Yes.
Okay.
But they
Yes.
want to
How do you train it? How do you train a man
See, like
wild?
me now, I have two teenagers with me. When my husband was alive, I'd never deprived myself or say my husband love crazy things. He's an aged man. He love crazy things. He love my pingy wears. He love my night wears. He love my everything. And sometimes I don't like.
Okay, ladies, are you listening?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
are you listening
Yes,
to this?
Yes, and I didn't say because those children are growing, I should deprive myself of being mad in the house. Because life is growing. We are living in a jet age. You understand? Things are happening. If you do not live up to standard, you lose even the old man you think that.
So
he's
are you
he's an
saying
old
the
man.
lady should do more
I do not
research?
say because this man and my husband is this or that, then I should not be able to. I dress the way I like. I do what I want to do. You know, whether my anybody is there, he knows that when they see the eyes of the both of us, they know that these people are truly in love. I made sure I gave him that memo till his last breath. I was there and he was enjoying everything I did to him.
No, he
You
was
understand? How
enjoying
many women
it
do
because
that?
no, he was enjoying it because, or you were doing it because there's a compliment coming out when you wear your pinky thing and your husband says, "Wow, he
see,
compliments
I
you."
remember that I did
Now I will
shopping
tell
when I
you
went
that
for a shopping
some
and
ladies,
time to time.
I will tell you that some
Time to-
ladies go ahead
Time
to
to
please
time.
their husband,
Time
but when
to-
they dress up, the husband will just, instead of them saying, "Wow, my beautiful, you look fine," they will rather
The
not
man
say.
ca-
They
it's
will
not
rather
all
not
men
say.
that will give you
Fine.
compliments.
So how would
It's
you
not
want
all
her to
men-
move on?
Men have many ways of giving a woman compliments. They appreciate what you are doing. There are men that will tell you. So how many times do you want him to tell you you look beautiful all the time?
All
because
the
you are
time,
dressing?
yes, all the
He
time.
He wouldn't. But trust me, the man that you take care of and you always entice and impress knows that you are doing it. And if you are doing it with wholeheartedly and with your uniqueness and everything, you still recognize that this woman from the bottom of her heart, she's doing this thing. You don't expect him to always say, Debbie, you look good, so that you look beautiful all the time. No, you don't.
So now tell me, what do you think makes a man want to go out and cheat?
I've just told the vibes.
The
Women
vibes.
should just understand vibes. Vibes covers so many
So
things.
where's the relationship coming from and courtship? Which one is the vibe?
This
You're
courtship
dating
is
somebody.
different. Wait, courtship is different.
Okay.
Courtship is trying to be yourself.
Okay.
For the man to accept
Yes.
you for who you are. Just recently now, I like the way you were talking about something like you don't want your wife or your lady to believe everything that she does, because it goes with what you do and what you like. You understand? So, and that one is understanding each other and accepting each other for
Okay.
who they are, their
Yes.
individuality.
Okay.
You understand? It's balance, it's okay, and we go for it. You understand? That one is different. In courtship, like me now, when I want to marry, my husband didn't tell me he's a crazy person, or I didn't tell him I'm a mad person. You
Your husband
In that
accepted you.
aspect-
Did your husband know you
apart
before
from
he got
no,
married to you?
We didn't actually had long relation. Like to me now, if I see what I like, I will go for what I like.
course.
I don't need to do any courtship with the eye when I don't see a finish and everything. I should be able to know say this one I waiting I like.
Courtship is important. That's why
Wait,
counseling come into play.
Courtship, you can't hide your personality like for too long. If I
This
think
is
I'm
true.
3 months, I want
This is really true. So now, why do women cheat? Yeah. Why do women cheat?
Actually, women cheat because the men also lack vibes. How can a man be giving you only missionary? How can a man be only giving you when you give him this position you give him? He will do.
I will always tell you, and I'm telling you right now, that it depends on the foundation. You're dating a girl, and sometimes they will be like, I will want to test what I'm dating. and fine, you started, and the man started giving you missionary, or the lady, you ask her. No wonder some men ask, what style do you want, or what
How can a
satisfy
man
you?
that want to marry you
No,
ask you all those things?
they
That
might
is why I
want to.
said-
They say ask to know your love language and what interests you more.
there, at some point when you want to marry, it is good. It got to a
You
stage
ask-
that you and your guy need to discuss about your sexual ability,
Yes.
sexual strength.
Of
and
course.
you understand they can do that. You understand? Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
So that you know whether your husband is like. But to me, I never had that kind of conversation.
That is
understand?
you know.
And even down to cooking and all that. When my late husband will be telling me about my co-wife, like she knows how to cook in this, I just keep quiet. Say, me, when don't do food vendor self. You understand? I will just keep quiet because you don't need to show yourself. I've had a relationship actually. The man was telling me how he want the woman, how you want this, how you want that. To me, I don't even like it. I don't like when you.
So they don't have
when
to
are-
tell you. They just
Okay.
have to do it. Just go for
let
it.
me-
I know. From my conversation with you, I should know that you own a vibe.
Now
You don't need to start letting me know that the relationship, and people who do that sometimes I don't see it like really they love you. You understand? Like you are telling me that this is the duty that I need to go and just know that you are marrying a woman. You should do some research on your behalf. Like me, that time when I traveled, before I came back, they were renovating my house and all that. I was doing something. My late husband was like, what, I will tell him that I'm doing some research. You understand? I told him that I'm doing some research about my sexual stuff with you
Yeah.
and all that. Him too was like, and I was updating, and you see, because he married the girl of the time that
Yeah.
he got married to, he had to upgrade.
Upgrade.
You
Yeah.
understand? That is, he upgraded to the
No,
standard
in
that
your own situation, I quite understood, because now, like you said, your husband was a bit age, and of course you are the 21st century person. So you need to tell him, guys, see what I do. In fact, you don't even need to tell him that, guy, you need to display it. By the time you display it 1-2 times, they'll be like, oh wow, I need to up my
Do you
game.
know that
So
he
the
was-
next one, you don't even need to do it. He will outsmart you. So I practically understand. But right now, why do women cheat? They cheat not because of
I'm telling
sexual
you,
satisfaction.
I'm telling you, no.
Not because of vibe.
It is.
Little thing that you don't even want to think about.
Wait.
Attention.
Wait, attention or no attention. The women, what is your duty as a woman? You understand? If
Okay.
your husband is this money making person,
Uh-huh.
you know always he's thinking of that money. He comes home, he makes calls all the time,
Yes.
all the time. Why don't you teach him that when you are at home, you should relax yourself and change the pattern of what you do outside when you are home? Like me now, when my husband was alive, he likes using his phone. He's the best place you want to find my husband is when he's in the toilet with his phone.
Comfort zone.
You understand? Okay, now I couldn't deprive him, but I tried at all means to make sure that it's reduced to like 3%.
Now, would you tell me-
Then now I began to be part of him in the toilet.
Now, would you tell me that
I
in
began
all
to
of
be
this,
part of him in the toilet.
What you guys doing in the toilet? Or what?
No, not that. No, not that.
Yeah, that's a good
Actually,
question,
you
yeah.
understand? Actually, it's not because it's not that. There were many things that we had almost I created that made us part of each other. You
Okay.
understand? When he's in the toilet with his phone, I go there and will sit down. You understand?
Okay.
I'll make sure the windows are open. Then the door is open and my room window is open. I will raise the blind and everything. Let's stay. You understand? So that I began to create another
Okay.
thing that if you didn't see me in the toilet sometimes, you will rush and come out.
Okay.
Or you will, if he's waiting, you will rush and come out. You understand? Because he didn't, but if he's there, you will even bathe again and enjoy the water. and
Now,
bathe
you
again
mentioned
and bathe and
earlier-
bathe again.
you mentioned
understand?
earlier, you
create
said-
all those things. Now, he's this type of, he's a public figure and he does so many activities during the day and all that. I will tell you so many things that I had to play a role of a woman. If he's sleeping and the calls coming, he will quickly pick it like because he knew that because he's a public servant.
Yeah.
No, you just want to pick it before he will like, okay, after he has picked it before, like I told him that thing will knock you down. You need to always say no to your phone sometimes. Your calls are not that you are sleeping. When we are on this, you have to respect
And
me
I hope-
as a woman
okay.
on the bed. You understand? Then again, another thing that like once he love to be at a place or venue before
The time.
he love respecting people and all that. You see him like he's rushing
That's
to
very honorable.
you understand?
Really,
Like
I-
you want to.
Are you
please-
saying-
want to
are you
please
giving
his,
reasons why
you
women
want to
cheat?
please
Or I
his,
don't know what you're trying to
you
give
want
right
to
now.
do this and do that and go. I taught him that yes, you can always meet up.
But this is the reason why women cheat.
Wait,
No, I need to
there
know
are
because
things-
you're
wait, I'm telling you,
deviating.
I'm not deviating. You are
Okay.
not understanding.
Okay.
There are little things that you said. All these things, women don't have time to put all these things.
In
and you want
order.
to tell him that,
Okay.
like, oh, you understand? You when they don't have all those things, and
No,
they see the
but
man
right
of
now
their
you're
choice
beginning
like
to
that.
have reasons why women cheat. No, you're beginning to make reasons. But when you say why do men cheat, you're saying it's because women you're supposed to
Well,
make
excuse me,
research.
woman, how many women
So
beg?
are you
Some
saying
women will tell
men
you
should
that
not
in
make
the night self to
Okay.
smell good for their husband? They will give you reason. why.
Okay.
If this particular perfume hurts your skin, some women react to it. Why don't you find a
Find
way
a
to find
different
something?
perfume,
You understand?
yeah.
Okay.
Do you know many things that when a man smells you like this, and some women again they know they have body, we have natural
Body odor, yeah.
Another, and some women will deprive their men of all those beautiful scents around him that will you don't cuddle your husband. When your husband is sleeping, he's telling you I'm tired. Don't whether he said he's tired, don't give him that reason that because he's tired you have left him.
Okay.
If he's on the bed, make sure he's on the bed. Cook for him and share that same
No,
moment
okay,
with
it's
him.
good you're
Some
even
women
saying
don't do all
she's
those
talking
things.
from the perspective that she was once married. I am single now. Most people why it's bringing me to why relationship fail. Now I've been saying that everything start from foundation. Now you notice you're dating somebody that don't have your time. I think I have once I once have an ex. He's always busy. Most time I call, you tell me, I'll call you back, he drops the call. And at that moment, I want to talk to my boyfriend. I want to tell him something or something excites me. I say, let me share with my boyfriend. The moment I want to, he like, babe, let me call you, give me 5 minutes. I'll be waiting. I'll be checking time. Once it's 5 minutes, I like, hey babe, he like, oh, let me call you. He
What you are
never
saying now,
calls.
I have corrected
Now
that
he
thing.
never
My
calls.
recent
Now
guy
imagine
is like
now,
that.
okay, now I keep
My
on
recent
saying
guy is
he will
like
change.
that.
Let me just
You
say
can
now we
call
get
him-
married
You can call
and
him 10
this
times.
thing.
He
You
will tell you my
understand?
phone is on silent. Then I told him one day, I said, I don't know how to rant with a guy like you did on me. I silence you and I silence you like your
So
phone.
that's just it.
So, and he promised he will never do it. I told him that if you see me call you twice, I have very important thing to tell you. So you need to
Yes, pick
my
up the call.
You understand? So I have changed that thing. Probably maybe if he was not a single person, maybe he had a wife.
Yes.
And the wife would like, I will not call him now because he's busy.
Yeah.
Why? Who are you looking for that money for? Is it
So
not for
that
the
is just
family?
it. So
Another-
there's
you need to
Yeah,
teach
true.
the man to have value for you.
There's
It
this
is you that
person-
will teach him to have value for the relationship and yourself. And
Now
himself
at that
and
point
your
where
time.
you're trying to have value, teach him, and he's not what's coming true. So what do you do?
Except if
That's
I know
for
my elder
relationship.
sister once quitted a marriage that wanted to hold because the man when he calls he doesn't say I love you or end the
Okay,
call with sweet word
yes.
and another. But after giving
she's the kind of
after
person that
I
love
told them,
it.
he will just hang because she said I cannot move on
Deal
with this
with.
such person. I want somebody that is romantic. I told him you can always make. That is why he had two wives.
Yeah.
You being the third wife can bring this your own
Yes.
innovation. That is why you cannot marry. And I also had somebody a relationship that the man wants to get me and marry me as his second wife. Now he's telling me about everything about his first wife. Also, I told him, guy, I can never be your first
Wife. Everyone is
because I have
different.
my own orientation.
Yeah.
And I can the moment I said I want to even try it, I will fail. So you need to love me for my uniqueness. The guy left and later he came back again because it's not true. I can never be true.
True.
You
True.
get what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
So the truth of the matter is that we don't take time. We are not patient to see.
Fine.
to
Okay,
do the
now
change.
good.
You understand?
So now she's
We are
coming
not
to
patient-
my
we
reason
are not
why I say
patient
men are not
do the
patient to
change.
wait.
You understand? To do the change. I had a somebody prescribed me for her younger brother. I love the guy. You understand? He's a young guy. He's married, but he's married and the wife is not really doing the needful, you understand? So he's having issue with her. I don't have problem with that. And me, I cannot dwell in because you come and tell me one side story. You understand? But the guy is not even he's not even supportive. Do you know how?
Yeah.
You know, he have anger issue.
Yeah.
The guy have anger issue. Like, he's not even patient. He's just telling me that, you know, you need a man. You need a man in your life. I need a man in my life. I told him, yes, I need a man. But at this stage of my life, I have so many things that I need to accomplish. You want me to just say yes? I say, I can't tell you yes, because life changes.
Yeah,
you
sure.
could be the one that will hurt me, or I will be the one that will hurt you. Let's just be vibing and be going like that. You understand? Now he has showed me that he's not even patient to persuade me to say, okay, at the end of the day, this guy, okay, let me say yes to him. He couldn't persuade me because he doesn't have that patience. And me, I am not rushing because I've
Okay.
married before.
Okay,
you
see,
understand? So impatience is one thing that is making women think that they will quickly follow
Fine.
another man
Man.
outside. And it's the same impatient actually. Man, I would not say that to a man, that man is impatient. That is why
no,
he's
I only
cheating.
gave the reason
No,
that
I
men.
would not
No, when
say.
you talk about
The
the woman
woman
is
who-
breastfeeding,
the woman-
and the man, she needed the man to be patient with her. Why she go through that process?
No.
Because I know it's a process.
No.
Why no?
No.
So why are you saying the woman now or the man needs to be patient to understand the woman?
The woman needs to
So
be
you
more
get it.
patient with her man because she has the job
Why?
to do to
Why?
change him.
Don't she have urge and
she
need
have-
to be met? So why are you saying the
My
man should be
sister, you are
patient?
mixing the whole thing.
No,
What
I'm
is
not
urge?
missing.
Is
No,
it
you
just
said
when
the
you
man
go, you
needs
just
vibe, so you need a
smash
lady with
the
a
man
vibe,
and
the man doesn't. No, it's the
excuse me,
same
women
thing.
even cheating themselves, thinking that
Wow, this is a banter here. I love
It's the
this.
same thing. If
Like,
you are saying a man
man-
should be patient to wait for
women
his
going
wife,
to
so
take
why won't the woman be
substances
patient to wait
make
for her
the man last
husband?
longer on bed? Is that what you are thinking that the man
I'm not
needs
thinking.
anyway?
I'm only saying that if you are saying a man should be patient to understand the woman, then the woman should be patient to understand the man as well. It's vice versa. It takes two to tango.
Man
Now,
don't
why
have time
relationship
because
fail?
He has a money thinking
Oh,
brain.
are you now giving reasons to why
You
this?
understand? Man has a money thinking brain,
And the woman have what?
She must find a way
To balance,
yes,
okay.
to make him understand that she's a woman and he's in the house. She is in charge of the house. I'm telling you
what
that
sense?
the problem that
In what sense is she in charge of the
that
house?
women have is being my husband, and forgetting marriage. Marriage is different from being
See,
my
I
husband.
will tell
my
you
husband.
and I will
When
still
you-
tell you that a man needs to be patient to understand his wife, because in every process, in every stage, there's a process. You got married to her, honeymoon. Now pregnancy sets in. No,
My
pregnancy
brother,
sets in. The sweetness
let
is
me
still
tell you,
there.
Ba,
Now she drops
from
one
the beginning
baby.
of your
She
marriage,
starts
you should
breastfeeding.
define how you want your
She
marriage to be.
breastfeed. There's a
You
process.
understand? When I
The
was
man
married-
needs to
when
be
I
with
was
the wife.
getting married, I knew that I was
It's a
going to
process,
polygamous
and
family.
it needs you to be
I
patient.
taught myself so many things that this is what I want to do. At some point, my husband was like, "Do you truly love me?" I said, "Yes, I love you." In fact, maybe he said, "I even love you more than all these people." It's not by women just coming to do competition. I don't compete. Till I got married and everything, some people will like, my husband want me to be showing the kind of man that I married in me. And I'm like you. I'm on the street. I've been on the street before I got married and all that.
Life on the street, you know it is. Yeah.
So
You
there's no
understand?
time,
I've been on the
actually.
street and that vibe is still in me. I'm a comrade. You understand? So I don't need to fake who I am.
See,
You understand?
No matter how
So,
you want to
and I
side
define-
ladies
I
or
define-
side
I
men,
define my vibes and how I want to do it, and it works for me. At some point, my husband was like, and these ladies, this is how they do, and I said, I can't do what they do.
no matter how you want
You
to
understand? We
give
can't
back up
vibe
to
the
the
same.
men,
We don't operate
the
at the
same
same
reasons you're
frequency.
giving. If you must
love
back
that.
up, if you must back up the men, you must back up the women. But
As in
because you
how?
don't have time,
Why?
men cheat because
I don't
it's in their
believe
DNA.
women-
Women cheat. It's not because it's in their DNA. They cheat for a reason. Tell me, or
Continue
I don't
to
know.
support
So what is the reason why women cheat?
Okay, now a woman cheats because lack of attention. Now a woman on ordinarily, a single woman will say, I cannot wait for a man to come and marry me. Of course, if he has the money, fine. I just need the money, even if it's not there. Now when she eventually gets in, she begins to seek for the attention. The money is there. What you were pleading for, that I want the money, let him spoil me with the money. The money now comes. Where is the man? There's no attention. You call him, baby, I need you. And he say, do you need 2 million? I've sent it to you. It's not about the money now. I need you. But he's not coming. But earlier on you say it's the money, and now the money is pumping in, but he's not coming. And
The
now
man
you
is
want
not
to-
coming.
He's not coming, like coming in to
Man
give
is
her the
not
attention.
coming.
He's not coming.
He's not coming.
Daddy.
He wants the man to
Other
come.
way.
She wants
He's
the
not
man
coming
to
to
come.
give her attention.
Okay.
What do you expect? She will go outside. That's just it. In the case of that man who did 400 women, now possibly their husbands are giving their attention, but not that kind of attention they seek. You know, there's a point that a man will enter your medulla oblongata. He's like, I need that man. I will go for him. The money is there, but the attention isn't there. So why do you think we have sugar mommy? So why do you think we have sugar mommy? Why do you think we have women who go outside to seek for small pleasure from small boys?
Slowly, practically, radical and rascal.
We can keep on talking about why women cheat.
Well,
Why men cheat. They have
let's just end this now. Let's end this now. Let's end this now. Let's end this now.
Radically and rascal.
This women will not kill me here. So we'll have another section to talk about why men cheat. I mean, this little man wants to have his own moment of fame, and you know we love it.
Yeah.
He's coming up. He's a man too, you know. So let's have another section of why men cheat and why women cheat.
Why men cheat, why women cheat. We cannot just talk about it. It's on and on and on till heaven falls. That's just it.
The Baba will kill us.
Men cheat.
Men don't cheat.
Men cheat. Women cheat. So what do they do?
So who cheat? Women cheat.
So what do they do?
It's woman that cheats, not a man.
So what do men do?
A man don't cheat.
So what does he do?
Women just that the man is just not
okay. It's just see. So infidelity, what do you call it? It's cheating.
Let's cut this before the battle starts. Let's cut this. We'll be coming up on another section on why men and women cheat.
Yeah.
And today with me is Deborah Dambaba and Saudat in the building. It's so good having you in the house, Saudat, and it's so good having you in the house too, Deborah Dambaba. So stay tuned for another good section of why men cheat and why women cheat. Man, that guy we knocked 400 women. Yeah, that